good day. So today we're sorting out the wheels. I'm going to sand them down, give them a lick of black spray just to tidy them up really. Like I said, I was going to buy alloys, but at 1500 quid for a set of alloys for the van. Pretty steep that is. And I've had new tyres put on as well, so on the steelies. So I'm just going to tidy them up, make them look a lot better than they actually do. So I'll switch around and let's get on with it. So we're going to do the driver's wheel and the driver's rear wheel. So that's what we've got to do. Just take it down. They are hammered. So first things first is we're going to get them up on the bench, get them both sanded down. I've already done the passenger sides, I did them the other week. So yeah, I just didn't get a chance to film it, I was trying to do it in between rain. So today, I think I filmed doing these ones. That one's even worse, look at the state of that. So yeah, let's get them on the bench and get them sanded. These are the bits I'm just going to be using. I'm going to be using a sander or a sanding disc on low. Wire brushes on the drill and a bit of normal rough sandpaper. That's all I'm using to sand them down, as they're only steel wheels, so yeah. So what I'm doing is blatantly running around with this, getting rid of all the rust. I'm just trying to take the top layer off and go around the edges here though, just with this. Then as soon as I've done that, is I get that and I run it in the gap all the way around and around the edges here on the lip. Then when I've done that, I use this one and I just go completely over the whole lot, even around here, inside here. Just go over the whole lot, try and get most of the rust off and try and get it as flat as possible, so when you lay the new paint on you ain't really going to see any marks on it. Yeah, it all depends how good you want them looking. I will be having trims on it. It's just when you look through the trims, I don't want us to be seeing rust. I want to be seeing black, nice black paint. I was actually even thinking of just getting the centre caps for this and just putting the centre caps on and having complete black wheels. So I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure they all look nice. So if I do change my mind from wheel trims, I could just put the black caps back on in the middle. Soon I get some anyway. So yeah, I carry on sanding this down. So there's one sanded. All I've got to do now, blow it down, give it a good wash and give it a wipe over with grease remover wipes. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it would do. It'll look a lot better when it's all clean. Sandpaper, I use sandpaper, just get in here, stick it in and give it a good rub down in the gaps here. Like I say, all it needs now is a good wash. So what I'm going to do now, get this one sanded, then I'll wash, wipe them down, both together. Then I can spray them both at the same time. This is the rear driver's side. How bad that is. So yeah, go over with that first, all the flat bits and that. The rear one sanded as best as I want to do it. Like I said, there is still bits of rust here, but most of it's all smooth. So yeah, let's get them washed, wiped and start spraying. So that's both sanded and washed. So I'm just going to leave them to dry, then give them a blow over and a good wipe, make sure they're all dry and clean. You want some grease removing wipes and that, just to wipe over them, just to make sure the grease, brake dust, salt, everything's off them before you spray them. So yeah, make sure you give them a good wash, then dry them up, and wipe over with oil and grease remover, and we can start spraying. But while I'm waiting for these to dry a bit, let's go get the shed cleaned up. As you can see, absolute mess it makes sanding. So yeah, get this cleaned up So once it's now dry, get yourself some hand wipes, removes oil, grease, silicone and all that. Give it a wipe over with that, dry it off. I've got some blue roll, so I'll wipe it all out. Make sure when I wipe it the tissue is nice and clean, then I know this is clean. And after that, get some tape all around the edges like that. Try to get it as close as possible. Get a screwdriver to tuck it in. You can use playing cards or a bit of cord or bags or whatever you want to use, just to make sure it covers most of your tyre up. So yeah, don't forget your valve. So that's all clean and taped up ready. Get this one done and we'll start spraying. So there we go, it's both wiped. What I'm going to do now is give it a quick coat over with primer. This is the primer I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do is give it a thin coat, both of them a thin coat, leave it 10 minutes, then come and give it another coat, a thicker coat, then we'll give it the top coat. So there's just a light coat over them. I'll leave that 10 minutes, come back and give it a thicker coat, a primer. So there we go, that's 2 coats done. One light coat, one thick coat. So that's them 2 done. So I'm going to leave them to dry for another 10 minutes. Then we'll spray the black on them. So there's the first coat of the black. Just a light dusting over. So yeah. So I'll leave that to dry 10 minutes. Come back, give it another coat. There we go. 3 coats, enamel, heavy duty, black paint. I have a spray can. So I'll leave them to dry for about 15-20 minutes. And I'll come back out. Then I'm going to give it some clear lacquer. This tough and durable finish. I'll give it probably 2 coats of lacquer as well. Get a thin coat first, then another coat straight after, leave it 10 minutes and give it another coat. So yeah, I'll leave these 15-20 minutes now. Make sure kind of go tacky before I put the lacquer on. So that's 1 coat of lacquer on. So what I'm going to do, leave it 10-15 minutes, come back, give it a final coat of lacquer. There we go, 2 coats of lacquer. So what I'm going to do now, before it starts to dry, I want to peel the tape off. I want to leave it till tomorrow now, so they're dry overnight. Get at least 12-15 hours to dry. Then we'll fit them back on the van. So, following day, and there we go. Don't they look a hell of a lot better now? I'd say I've left them about 14-15 hours just to dry in the shed. One. Look a hell of a lot better. I say I want to put trims on them. Want them trims for now. They're going on, just so they look tidier through the trims. I am looking at getting a set just trims for the middle, the standard ones, but not sure yet. But yeah, there we go. That's how you make your wheels look a lot better. You can spray them any colour you want. I've gone for black, it's just a van. So yeah, there we go. So, hope this is up to you on how to spray your wheels. So yeah, looking at a hell of a lot better. Anyway, catch you next time. Stay safe.